something that I like to do, a couple other Chun started picking up doing this, is just get close and do this. Because that's a lot of frame advantage also, and if you notice, the close one combos into itself. That doesn't generally work, unless it's a really fat character, I think. But it's like a mix-up in itself. If they press buttons, you have enough frame advantage that this is going to win. And if they don't press buttons, you might accidentally throw. It's a really skillful mix-up. This move by itself generally isn't very good, because if you use to get over a fireball, he's in the air for so long, the character just walk up and sweep usually. So I generally only use it as, you know, a safe way to attack on wake up. There's a way you could make this so that they have to block it a certain way.
Depends on the character too.
It could be, yeah. But regardless, it's one of the best knockdown mix-ups in the game. This has no use, don't use it. Well, actually, if a grappler character is about to tick throw you and you don't have a down charge, you can attempt to get out with this because it gets you off the ground, and then they might miss their grab and something weird might happen. It's not dependable at all, but yeah. Her cross-up is middle kick. It's not the best cross-up, even though I'm making it look really good right now. Generally, you charge down back during this move, so you get all that if it hits, which sets up that. I'm scrubbier though, and I just that, which is way easier for me. Well, actually, that's really easy, but all kinds of random shenanigans happen during that. Yeah.
Well, if you time it around, then that's safe. So. Yeah.
And if they block the cross-up, then I'm in my standing strong range anyway. So yeah. Ways to attack with the super. Well, there's a lot of ways to store the super. You can let go forward for a fairly minute period of time and then still store it. So that allows you to do like walk up, go forward, go forward, go forward, and still have the super. When Chun-Li is walking at people with a super, they generally try to jump forward and jump over you. Because if you do the super, you go under them, you lose your charge, etc., etc., etc. I mean, it's possible to keep your charge, but it's hard to react to that. So a common tactic is to walk up, jump up, and then land. And if they didn't jump into it, land in super, and it catches a lot of people because it's so ghetto. Of course, you can also do that, which will beat anybody that mashes on throw, which is everybody that plays this game. A general rule of thumb is if they're anywhere near you and you don't know what to do, this is the move you want to be doing. So just mash low forward, do that. During this move, she doesn't have any vulnerable frames, hitboxes on her legs. Her legs are basically fireballs at this point. They don't nullify fireballs. So like, it almost completely shuts out Balrog as far as I can tell, unless he has a super. And Blanco, if he's at a range where you can't jump over it, it will beat random dolls and limbs. It also has a high chance of just randomly dizzying somebody. It's just a good move all around. It's hard to really plan this move out because the way I can't figure out a better way to get it out than just mash low forward randomly. But you know, that move almost never does you wrong. For anti-airs, oh I forgot, this move is really good. It's a really good reversal. But the thing is, it's only really good if they're right next to you. I always use the short version. So like moves like a Zangief jumping splash or a Honda cross-up splash or whatever will outright beat this because they're not low enough by the time it's hitting you, I believe. So in a situation like that, where they jump in on you, you can't take the hit low because both those characters can combo you. So you have to stand block it and hopefully spinning bird kick out of the mix-up. Or mash throw or something.